What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going down? It's another episode of Good Brothers Music Podcast right here at Churchill Smoke Shop. It's Friday night. It's late as night right here on the hill. And I got my right hand man, my partner in crime as always, Mr. P. Powell to the third Powell, Mr. Preston Powell the third.
Man, it's
What's
always
happening?
always good to be back with the Good Brothers here, the Good Brothers podcast on a Friday night on the hill. The head scout is in the building, but he just got in off the road, so he didn't have his computer and thing with him or his headphones. That's why he's not on the podcast tonight. But me and Chad gonna hold it down as the originators of the Good Brothers podcast.
There it is.
Well, this week the cigar of the week was the Fugly. Usually, I don't smoke the Fugly as much as guys around here do, but it's a very, very fine cigar. It's a Dominican cigar. In fact, if you watch this video here, it'll give you some more insight on the Fugly.
Welcome back to Churchill Smoke Shop Cigar of the Week. This week's cigar is a Fugly. Inspired by the cowboy-style cigar of the Old West, this ugly-looking cigar smokes beautifully and is made by El Artista. This cigar originated in the Dominican Republic. The strength of the cigar is medium, and the wrapper is a Maduro. I think you guys should come down and try it. Me personally, I actually like this. It's a nice, quick smoke for an affordable price. See you guys next week.
With that being said, Chad, what we got going on this week, man?
Hey, man, I'm just enjoying this Caldwell Pacific Standard, Rapper Ecuador and Corojo, Binder Ecuador and Sumatra, Filler Dominican, 60x60 Gordo, and this week, a lot of foolishness.
Yeah, speaking of these Fuglys, man, we sell a lot of these at Churchill. I mean,
I love them.
They've been waiting on them to come in forever. I usually don't smoke a lot of them, but it's a very good. It's not even a short smoke, even though it's a small cigar. It's full body though, so it'll get you there if you want to be there. So very flavorful, very tasty, Dominican stick, and we're gonna rock with it tonight here for the Good Brothers. But Chad, we talk about the foolishness.
Man,
First thing we're gonna chop it up is that Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay interview with Marshawn Lynch.
I don't call a spade, man.
Yeah.
Based on Marshawn Lynch told the world, and first of all, when I say tech, Marshawn Lynch did a lot of tech. That's not the Marshawn Lynch I done seen and know. But I'm grateful for it though.
Right.
Basically, that dude said Russell Wilson is an F boy.
Yeah, he about that action ball. I mean, he did all he could to try to stem it down, but if you listen to it, he told the whole story. I mean,
right.
Remember when that play happened in here? Hey, if y'all have never been to a Churchill Super Bowl party, you don't know what you're missing. Churchill Soul City Smoke Fest Super Bowl party is second to none. We do it every year. Been doing it for 9 years. Y'all got to come and check it out. But I remember when that interception was thrown, you could have heard a rat piss on cot. Everybody was like, did that just happen? It just... But if you listen to that interview with Club Shay Shay, he basically said what everybody in the building said, but we were just like, oh, they just didn't want Marshawn Lynch to score a touchdown.
Exactly.
And that's basically what he said. Like, hey, look, but then when he go into what was going on with the team, Chad is our resident football expert, being, all JPS, all state Provine High School, Jackson State, in a locker room, how can a quarterback have that behave like that? Meaning that, give you some of the background on that. You just watch this little video here.
I didn't fuck with him.
You didn't mess with who?
I didn't fuck with Pete. And then, Russ was just a quarterback for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You didn't have no kind of a relationship? Y'all didn't like go to a party? Y'all didn't get together? Y'all didn't do it? Y'all didn't kick it like that? I mean, even Seven would come to the room. Club Shay Shay started in like a training camp in Denver. John would come to the room. We drank beer. We played cards. We rolled dice. The guys played video games. We laugh and shoot the ish. We had that type of relationship with him.
I'll take Russ and I'll put him right there at quarterback and I'll rock with him.
Right.
Because I have done that.
Right.
But I mean, as far as anything else, it's like there's
y'all didn't have a relationship outside of football.
No, there's no. I mean, can't pick up the phone and call old boy or nothing.
Right.
And then
What you mean you couldn't pick up the phone? I mean,
I don't got his number.
But you would. I mean, but if you
yeah, for sure.
Right.
But I had a situation. We was playing against Tennessee, and they had, you know what I mean, they secondary wasn't good. And we were supposed to throw the ball for 500 yards or some shit like that. And, you know, he didn't have a game. Russ didn't have a game that he wanted. And so, man, you know, after the game, I reached out to our player personnel dude, and I like, hey, man, let me get Russ' number. Call him, you know, holla at him. All right, I'll call you back. So then, you know, he called me back like, hey, did you get a call? I'm like, no. He's like, no, Russ just said he called you. I'm like, no, I got a call from a blocked number. He's like, oh, that's him. I'm like,
he blocked his number.
I don't know if he blocked it or if, I don't know how it went. I just know it got a call from a blocked number. So when I called back and I'm just like, hey, bro, you know, I ain't calling you as no media shit.
No fan, no stalker, bro. This me. I'm a teammate.
Shit. Like, I'm calling you. I'm telling you straight up, like, I'm calling you on some real nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean, I think this is the first time that I actually, like, you know, tried to have a conversation with Blood. So I'm like, yeah, you feel me? I know you didn't have the game that you wanted to have. I'm like, but look, check it out, nigga. That's what I'm here for. And you know what I mean? And if, you know, the shoe on the other foot, I expect, you know what I mean, for it to be the same way.
Right.
Like, nigga, we gotta, you know what I mean? I'm here for you. You here for me. You feel me? You let me know. And we go like, and his response to me kind of like was like, the fuck? What you? So I told him again, like, nah, bro, like, you know, I'm letting you know, like, nigga, I'm here for you. Like, nigga, we gonna rock. You know what I mean? And his response was the same. So I kind of.
So what exactly was his response? What did he say?
We ain't gonna get into all that, man. You feel me?
It was bad, huh?
I mean, yeah, considering, you know.
That you reached out.
That we on the same team going for the same goal, and, you know what I mean, this was how you chose to respond to me. It was more so like, maybe you don't understand what I'm saying, but at this point in time, when you talk about Club Shay Shay, I got the whole house full of everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about wide receivers, DBs, fucking linebackers, kickers, like, the squad in here. We modded. Yeah. So bro, you know what? Hey, man, I'm gonna holler at you a little later, man. I think the Patrinacy calling me right quick, man. I'm gonna get with. And then I'm like, damn. So I thought I was tripping. So, you know, Josh quarterback. Yeah. You feel me? I called Josh like, hey, cuz, like, man, I try to holler at bro. You feel me? And he kind of played me like this, like, oh, you know, motherfucker just be different. I'm like, I get everybody different. I'm like, but I wasn't reaching out to be on no sucker shit. I was reaching out to let him know that, you know, I got his back. And then if I'm not having the game that, you know, I was expected to have, I expect him to have my back type shit. Mm-hmm. And he just, man, you know, quarterbacks be, you know, a little different. I'm like, nigga, you a quarterback. That's why I called you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, he tried to get me to explain it understand it from a different situation, but, yeah, I mean, it did.
Well, was the relationship always, it seemed like the Legion of Boom had some sort of a contentious relationship with Russ because they say Pete treated Russ different than he treated everybody else. And then that's what I tell people all the time. I say, if the coach treats a player differently and the players see it, they will grow to resent said player. I say, I'm not telling you what somebody told me, I'm telling you what I know.
That's a fact. But I mean, you know, that kicked off, you know what I mean?
Was it always like that? Or how did it get to that?
We had a situation in practice, and, you know what I mean, like, being accountable was something big for us.
Yes.
That was probably the number one thing.
That's the rock. That's the ethos. That's the foundation of which it's built.
If I had a practice and Pete wasn't holding them accountable, Sherm, you know what I mean, spoke up. A couple of D linemen spoke up, and he called up practice. We went into this little, we call it the Kumbaya room. We went in there to Kumbaya, and Pete tell him like, hey, you know, nobody go and talk to Russell. If anybody got something to say to Russell, come talk to me, come talk to, you know, the quarterback, but nobody go and talk to him. And that was when that shit You know what I mean? Where that started. Because it was like, well, hold on.
What you mean you can't talk to
Anybody can go and, you know what I mean?
Talk to anybody.
This that kind of zone.
Yeah.
This that kind of team. But you kind of putting him, you know what I mean, on the pedestal or outside the, you know what I mean, outside of the boxing. It's like he don't have to be held accountable to the same shit that we do. What the fuck is that?
All right, with that being said, like separate office, not talking to your teammates, not socializing with your team. I mean, you don't have to hang out with them, but you still got to have some kind of relationship with your teammate. Now, look, I played basketball in college, and I got a chance to play basketball in Mexico. We're a smaller group, but I was a captain, and you talk to everybody, whether you like that motherfucker or not. You're gonna talk to them. You gonna have a playing relationship with that individual.
Right.
How does that even work on a football team?
It really don't. But I mean, at that level, those are paid professionals, so they're gonna make it do what they do.
Right.
I can block for you, don't mean I got to like you. I'm just doing it because one, I'm trying to increase my territory, as the Bible say, my revenue, and get some endorsement deal like the quarterback does. But at the same time now, if you seen the movie Any Given Sunday, it's a prime example of Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, some of them offensive linemen, they might not want to admit it. They ain't gonna say, hey, go on hit this. You know what I'm saying? Go on hit him.
Yeah, go put something on his ass so we can. Yeah.
And then it's Any Given Sunday, Jamie Wright got some get right. They want me back there. 666. They want me back there. You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk, man. That blew me away, man. But you can also tell he don't have nothing. Marshawn don't have nothing for Lynch. I mean, nothing for Pete Carroll. He don't, he don't fuck with Pete Carroll at all.
Pete Carroll look different. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like your Bill Belichick's, even though Bill Belichick's can be a donkey, it is what it is. Ain't no retentive, that's what I mean. But he's not like your, Tony Dungy's or Kyle Shanahan's or, coaches like that, player coaches really.
Right.
So unless you from that genre of coaching, that hard line, really highly structured, element. So
but Chad, you're a hard line coach. Where would you put yourself in that category? Are you more of a players coach? Or I know you're not the asshole type like Pete Carroll, but
no, hell no.
I know that, but I mean, where would you put yourself in that game, that range?
I put myself on the line of both. I'm able to do both when necessary. I like to be more laid back. When I have to be hard, I can be hard. But when I can be laid back, I can be laid back. You know what I'm saying? So I breeze in the middle.
That's one of the things you heard with Colorado, just popping them in the conversation. That people make the mistake with all the glitz and glamour with Prime, but Prime is more of an old school coach. And the way he do things, the way he like things structured, and how he handles his players is by, hey, either you perform or you don't. You're not getting on the field.
Right, same way. If you don't perform, if you don't do the necessary things,
right?
Because there's a word called transference. Like what you do, it goes. If you do well in the classroom, 9 times out of 10 you do well on the field. So your outside life, your choices you make will also show on the field as well. Because when it's time to make adjustments, when it's time to make those on-site adjustments, when it's time to just move, it shows. It will show.
Back to Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch, man. Did you see? And he also talked about how when he went to Denver, Shannon Sharp said this part. When he went to Denver, how he had an office up there with the coaches. He had his own private parking spot. This Shannon Sharp said he had the nerve to tell the players, his teammates, "Hey, my door always open to you." How that work?
It don't. Yeah, it don't work. It don't work. Again, those are professionals. And shout out to the O-line of the Seattle Seahawks back in the gap because they made it work. And I guarantee you, a lot of that had to do with Marshawn Lynch because the guy he is. And shout out to Marshawn Lynch because that's a guy. That's a guy's guy.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. He
that's a guy. I will go block for him now if I could.
Yeah. He about that action, and he's straight up with it. He's straight with it. And you can tell his favorite quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. Because he give Aaron Rodgers credit for getting him on when he was in California, giving him
Aaron Rodgers stay high all the time. He high. He high now. Aaron Rodgers high. He high.
Right.
He on a psychedelic trip, listen to Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun.
Right. And COVID denial.
Right. Talk about the tulips of green, gold, and yellow.
Hey, look, I done went past September. I'm in October, no bourbon. And you know what you got.
Back.
You got some Jack Daniels down there, don't you?
No. Johnny Walker,
Johnny
Black
Walker.
Label.
Yeah, Johnny Walker Black Label. Okay. But you know, the other thing that happened this week was Nia Long put Boston Celtics on blast by giving out the lady name that Uma had that affair with, the former head coach of the Boston Celtics. And the point she was making was that everybody did all this effort to protect the white woman who had the affair. Because remember, Uma Doka was not married.
Right, of course.
The white lady was married.
Right.
But they did all they could to protect her name and keep her out of it. They threw Nia Long under the bus. Is what she
Double
said.
standard.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Say white woman tears matter more than black woman tears. So
and Nia Long tears matter more than a lot of women tears. I don't care what color, nationality, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. That's real sad.
It is. But she put her ass out there saying, like, hey, Kathleen Lynch. That's her name. That's who did it. That's who he had the affair with. They were trying to protect her name. And then, you know, you got Malika Andrews and all these people doing all they can to protect the white lady name. But they didn't protect those other black ladies who they suspected about all that. You know, that's jacked up.
First of all, you leave me alone for that?
And then here's the crazy part, Chad. She was the travel executive for the Celtics. So literally, Nia Long said that she set up her travel. She had just moved to Boston. Nia Long did. So she set Nia Long travel to Boston, and she was doing Uma Doka's travel. So she knew, you know, when they would not be together. So she was like, you know, she was basically scheduling her own time to knock off her dude. That's wild, isn't it?
Well, look at Travis Kelce. Hey, I'm not knocking Taylor Swift. She's talented.
Right.
But you leave that for Taylor?
I'm going to tell you what happened there, though, Chad. It wasn't more he left that for Taylor. Because remember now, he left her before Taylor Swift got on the scene. He shot at Taylor after he had already put her aside. What she did, she broke the cardinal rule. Kayla Nicole. Remember, she got real. When she was dating Travis, she said all that stuff about Cam Newton. You know,
about Taylor Swift?
No, Kayla Nicole.
Kayla.
Yeah, she said she kind of like clown Cam Newton about, you know, having his kids out of wedlock and all that. You know, and I remember when that happened, as I was online and people started coming at Kelce like, hey man, check your woman, man. Look what she out here slamming other NBA, NFL players. And he broke up with her like 2 weeks later. So,
I can see that.
Yeah, then she was talking about that she don't cook and all that shit. Like, shit, okay. So he kicked
what, boy, you good, baby?
Look, so he kicked her to the side, and then he shoot a shot at Taylor Swift like 3-4 months later, and you know you get all this. It could be a publicity stunt or whatever.
Man, his jersey went up 400%.
400%.
400.
Them goddamn Swift is real, aren't they?
Man, what? And then she real with it too now. So I mean, you know, it
showed up at the game, and they making it a marketing tool out of this joint.
Hey, Travis, take that baby to a buffet one time.
Nah, Travis. Go ahead and shoot up the club, man. Knock up.
That's fine. Yeah. Multiple times. Matter of fact, empty the clip and reload another one.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead and get that over with. Yeah. But you know, another thing, man. You saw Jimmy Smith, man. I'm not Jimmy Smith. I'm thinking about Jackson Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Butler from Miami.
Oh, dude.
Bro.
That dude like Jermaine Stewart. You don't have to take clothes off.
Come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why you wanna move so fast?
To have a good time. Oh no.
We can dance and party all that. Look, I remember when that song came out. You know, it was a catchy beat, but you were like, yeah, I can't sing that shit.
Right when I finally realized when that song came out, I was what, 8, 9, 10 years old?
Oh man, I remember that joint came out.
That was Friday night videos, man.
Yep, sure was. But I, you
That's
know, my son's like, oh, he just trolling. He just trolling. Hey man, when doing this gay shit became trolling?
right.
I, I don't know what he was thinking there, bro. That was wild. That was just wild.
And his teammates are clowning him.
Hell yeah, I would
Did you
clown
see the
too.
photo shoot? Did you see the photo shoot that he had with what's it called? Oh man, it's on TikTok. I forgot who it was, but he was dying laughing.
Oh man, that's
Huh?
right. We got Oklahoma State playing Kansas State on the tube tonight. I'm looking at here Oklahoma, Oregon. I mean Oregon State. I'm sorry, Oregon
So
State.
what?
Was that Oregon State or Oklahoma State?
What? So who?
Playing tonight. Or is that Oregon State or Oklahoma State?
Oregon State. No, that's Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. Okay,
Yeah, wrong with y'all?
that's a hell of a stiff arm there. But yeah, man, it's been a while. You know, this is supposed to be the what they call it, the sports pinnacle right now, because you got Major League Baseball playoffs going on, NFL season going on, and we're deep in we're in the meat of conference in college football. We got a couple of big games this weekend. By the time this podcast get uploaded, these games will probably be over with. You know, you got Texas and with the Red River Shootout,
Oh yeah.
Alabama,
Yeah.
Texas A&M. Ah, my LSU Tigers lost to fucking Ole Miss. But
Oh, hey, that was a barn burner right there, though.
man,
That
but
was a
man,
barn
that is the worst defense I've seen in my life. From when I was born in Charity Hospital in New Orleans to now, the LSU's ever performed. The worst.
Well,
You know,
I
the
get.
points over.
First of all, hell, nobody gonna play no defense.
Nobody. There's no defense. And look, here's the crazy part about it. We should have scored that last drive with like 39 seconds left. We got the ball to like the 20-yard line, and the ball went through the receiver hand. That's just crazy. And then, you know, you got Colorado going to Arizona State, so hopefully they can pick up a win. Where's JSU at? Alabama State or A&M?
Yeah, no, we play Mobile tomorrow at 3:00.
Yeah. That's a big game for JSU.
Oh yeah, most definitely need that win.
Yeah, need that one. They get that one. You know, my prediction holds. I think my prediction will hold that Jack State might lose 3 games this year, but they'll win the West. I mean the East.
Very possible. Very possible.
That's
Because
why-
there's some
that's
big games
why-
this weekend, so
Yeah, so you know, all they need is A&M to lose a couple, and you know, and that'll get that down. But with that being said, Chad, you got anything else this week, man?
I don't know. Hey, it's rough in the shop right now.
Man,
It's rough in the shop right now, man.
Yeah,
They
I
help me, man.
yeah.
Like, hey, I don't know what's going on, man.
We trying to get there. We trying to get there. Being that it is, we trying to get there.
It's real rough in the sweat. Y'all hear me?
Hey, where you at with your classes now?
Man, I'm almost finished. I'm in research class right now, man. Just trying to juggle that, and it's been rough trying to get this house together, bro. That's the most humbling experience of my life.
Yeah,
So
but you
my
know,
research class. So I'm supposed to graduate next December, and the following semester,
Oh.
hopefully, I start working on my specials. But I got a lot of I got like 2 certification tests to take.
Mhm.
I know one for sure, possible 2, and it's not gonna be national certified. But where's my general LPC?
You know, we always pop Chad up as our shop mental health expert. You know, no matter how deep the conversations get, Chad always gives us some insight on the mental health side of it, like what is part of that process. Because one thing in our community that we don't take serious enough, and this is just my serious moment on the Good Brothers podcast. Take care of your mental health, man. You know, as Marshawn Lynch, my man, say, take care of your mentals, man. Take care of your mentals. You know, if you need a friend, find a friend. You're always welcome here at Churchill Smoke Shop. You will always find love. You always find people that gonna care about you.
That's
I
right,
can
man.
guarantee you that. So take care of your mentals.
Please do, because they killing me up here right now. Like, I don't know what the hell going on. I don't.
And we'll find you a
But
lady
hey.
if you need one.
Who said who he voted?
Huh?
Steve L talking about, it's almost hey big head we with Jackson
Look,
State University. Man.
I heard him way over here. I heard him way.
Yes,
I heard him way over here.
and wait, bro, this way.
If you
Wait
don't know
through
about
us.
if you don't know about Churchill after dark, you don't know nothing. And you gotta get with Chad when he do the lock it. Here come D.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that real soon. Press, we're gonna get together and do that. And again, like I said, hey,
Who's
don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Chad.
What?
You got to hear what he just said. I'm gonna come down there and tell you in a minute.
Man, Demon said it all night. I was like, what? I have noise reduction headphones on. So.
I hadn't heard that one.
He know what's going on. He trying to tell you, he trying to act like he know what's going on.
How you don't understand it?
Yeah, they wilding out already.
Well, I mean, I know that in general what it is
Hey, D.
though.
How y'all doing? I'm D.
Hey, y'all, that's D, man. She
That's
tripping.
D.
Y'all come check me
Y'all
out.
come see D behind the bar at Churchill.
The Queen of the Hill, she right there too.
She hold it down. Always.
I try.
Oh, always. She a Saints fan, that's why. Always.
Saints fan, man, who that?
Hey, with that being said, Chad, go ahead and send us on out.
Hey, man, hey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And always, if you want to come see us, please be here at Churchill Smoke Shop, man. Come on, join us. And have a good time.
We holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
Peace.